just take a slight diversion into another topic, which is more in an India context, which is the unicorns. Uh, the reason I thought this is interesting to share is that unlike in the past in India, where most companies used to depend on the public markets to raise money, we now have a situation where companies are able to get funded in the PE market, and now they are coming to the market with an IPO. The company that you see over there on the slide, Zomato, as you would know, has just filed its DRHP and plans to go public, may well go public in the next month or two, which as per the reports, potentially could be looking to raise upwards of close to $1 billion through the IPO process. So what are unicorns? Unicorns are these companies typically funded by private equity, unlisted companies, which are now having a market value of more than 1 billion. In the past, we never had so many such companies in India. This is a very interesting study done by Credit Suisse, which puts the numbers in context. On the left-hand side, you can see the trend in terms of equity fundraising, both private and public. Typically, as I mentioned in India, if you go back to the period up to maybe the mid 2000s, fundraising was dominated by the public market. There was not much of a private market for equity fundraising, the PE funds, the venture capital funds, the seed capital funds. But today they are a reality. And as you can see in that chart, over the last decade, private fundraising by companies has actually exceeded the amount of capital raised through public offerings to the public. And the companies are spread across multiple sectors. If you look at the right-hand side, this report by Credit Suisse says that India now has 100 unicorns, which means 100 companies with a market cap of more than 1 billion based on their last fundraisers. And the total value of these companies put together is now $240 billion. And on the right side, you can see that these companies are very well distributed across multiple sectors. Why is this interesting? For two reasons. It means that no longer are companies only going to be created by people whose surname starts with Tata, Birla, or Ambani, or an Adani, but companies can also get created by individual entrepreneurs and professionals with the backing of the money which is now available to them from the private equity and the venture capital funds, rather than relying on just the family money.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.